The science of baking cookies. For understanding cookie science, it's very helpful to begin near the end. Proteins are coagulating, starches are gelatinizing, fats are melting, moisture is evaporating, sugars are caramelizing, and gas is expanding. The cookies are rising. Once out of the oven, as your cookies cool, the liquefied ingredients begin to harden and solidify. And the cookies deflate slightly due to the cooling of the air inside of them. The more white sugar you have, the crispier your cookie will be. The more brown sugar you have, the softer your cookie will be. This has to do with the moisture inside the different sugars. All-purpose flour is a perfect flour for cookies because it results in a pleasantly chewy texture rather than dense cookies. Melted butter will result in a fudgier texture, and cream butter will allow a little more air into your cookies. You'll notice that most cookie recipes call for baking soda rather than baking powder. So it's important to understand the reasoning for this. Baking soda gives you a small pop, which is why you use it mostly with cookies. But baking powder is when you want a bigger pop, like for cakes. Unless you really want puffy cookies, baking soda is the way to go. Baking soda requires an acid to activate, which can be found in several ingredients in the cookie, like salt and chocolate. How you build the cookie dough also has a scientific impact on its outcome. Typically, with butter combining the fat and the sugar, you can mix that as long as you want. You can make it light and fluffy and airy and creamy, but after that, for the remaining ingredients, it's just about mixing enough until they come together. Here comes the eggs. Some people lightly beat the eggs before adding them to the cookie dough, so they can easily be incorporated into the mixture. If you whip up your eggs with a bunch of air, you're going to have a big cakey cookie. The goal with adding the dry goods is not to overly develop the gluten in the flour. Flour plus moisture equals gluten. We don't want our cookies to be tough. We want them to be tender. So I want that flour to mix until it's just combined. While you definitely can have fresh cookies baked in less than 20 minutes, there is a scientific reason for making yourself wait. One of the most important things when it comes to cookies is the controlling of the temperature of the fat. The best thing you can do is once you've mixed them, is to put them in the fridge for between half an hour and an hour. Alright, so we had the mix cool for about an hour, and now I'm going to scoop it onto the plate, and once it's on the pan, I'm going to put it in the oven. I don't know about you, but I'm getting hungry. Hungry for chocolate chips. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's okay to make a little bit of a mess. It's okay. Okay, we're going to put it at 375 for about 8 minutes. We'll see these cookies get ready to be eaten. Yes, sirree. Put it in the middle here. And we wait for the magic to happen. The starches need gelatinizing, and the proteins need to coagulate before the fats melt away. Okay, I think they're ready. I think I made one giant cookie actually. Ooh. That's one giant cookie, I tell you. Gonna have to break that one up. My cookies were basically just a puddle. It's because the fat was too warm, and it melted before everything else had a chance to do its thing. That's science for you. Not exactly round, but that's okay. It's all about the taste. Let's see. The tasting chemistry. Not bad.